It would be crazy for Ange Postecoglou to take Timo Werner out with Mikey Moore coming off probably his best performance thus far as a young Tottenham Hotspur player. I'm going to tell you why we need to curve our expectations and why Timo Werner right now is still the best option going forward. Yes. Oh, man. Yes, I can't believe we're doing this, my homies. Let's go. Welcome back to the Mile High Hotspur. I am your homie, LeoCoys. It's been no surprise the talk of the town right now is Mikey Moore. Or is it Timo Werner? Both of these names are plastered on everybody's YouTube feed, and rightly so. Mikey Moore is making his case to take over that left wing spot. I know we've seen him play out on the right for a little bit during his last match, but when he hopped over to the other side of the pitch, this is when he was able to shine. Mikey Moore was taking on his defender, was dribbling past this one, was dribbling past that one, and Timo Werner, the opposite end of this conversation, managed to send in a proper cross onto the head of the inexperienced Mikey Moore, and he wasn't able to put it into the back of the goal. And this is one of the flaws we get with Mikey Moore. Now, I'm not even gonna start berating this player. This is not what this video is about, my homies. All I'm doing is providing my opinion on the Timo Werner and Mikey Moore situation we currently have going on. Here is where I stand with that, my homies. I feel like Timo Werner right now is still the best option for our team going forward. The reason I say this is because Mikey Moore, he may be on a hot streak, he may be the next big thing, but do you want to expose this player to such pressure at such a young age? The topic of discussion right now is, should Mikey Moore start ahead of Timo Werner for our upcoming game against Crystal Palace? It would be crazy for Ange Postecoglou to take Timo Werner out and start Mikey Moore over him, especially in this London derby coming up at the weekend. I know Crystal Palace is down towards the bottom of the table, but on their day, they have the capability of putting it to any one of these Premier League giants. And let me cut this video short. Just a friendly reminder to say, in less than 2 weeks, I will be back in North London watching the Tottenham Hotspur take on Ipswich. It's gonna be a good game, my homies. I'm meeting up with Kate and Jimbo from The Perfect Match. You guys need to go check out their channel. Links in the description. It would probably just be a hostile environment to chuck young Mikey Moore into battle. Look, is he ready for it? He probably is. I'm not saying he's not ready for it. It wasn't that long ago that we were having a discussion about Brennan Johnson underperforming, and due to certain type of abuse he was getting, he even deactivated his social media account. Now, for some odd reason, some of our fan base just happens to be very toxic, and I'm inclined to believe that at the first mistake, they'll be down this kid's neck like you have no idea. You know, I would definitely steer clear of trying to force him into the team. And this will segue perfectly into my next point. Even though this kid is showing some spectacular attributes and some crazy flair traits, Ange Postecoglou is the one that sees him more than anybody else. And only he will know if it's time to mess up this current groove that we have going on. Only he will be able to tell if it's worth messing up this current groove that we have going on. Tottenham are not on a bad run of form. We're not on a losing streak. You know, do I need to remind you guys, is it 7 out of the last 8 or 8 out of the last 9? Something like that, you know, but we're hot right now. Our team is working. Timo Werner may not be scoring the goals. He may not be doing these dribbles and doing all this flashy stuff, but he's not the reason we're losing games, right? He could possibly end up being the reason why we win a game in the future, but I highly doubt Timo Werner will be the reason we lose a game. It seems like the biggest issues that we've had, you know, have been capitulating whether that's in the midfield or in the back line. But that has nothing to do with Timo Werner or even Brennan Johnson or whoever is out on the wings. It has to do with the whole squad effort. And Timo Werner is offering something right now that obviously Mikey Moore is not able to offer the team, which is why he's getting the first team minutes in the Premier League. And Mikey Moore is getting his time in the Europa League. A perfect way to try and breed him in to getting these minutes. The Europa League match against AZ Alkmaar was the perfect opportunity for Mikey Moore to showcase his talents. And I think he hit the nail right on the head with the hammer. He's definitely making his case to take that shirt from Timo Werner. But Ange Postecoglou is not the type of guy to make this change just so that you and I can be happy. It's not broken, so why is he going to fix it? We're scoring goals right now. We're winning games right now. We capitulated against Brighton, which was unfortunately a one-off. Now we're up against an opponent where if we can continue to gather momentum, because we have these crucial games coming up in the future, I think we continue to use Timo Werner the way we are. It's only a matter of time until he gets his shooting boots in order. He's going to score a goal for us here any minute, and just watch how the team celebrates with him when he does, my homies. I know everybody wants to see Mikey Moore because I'm one of those fans that is eager to see the next big thing as well. The way he handled the AZ Alkmaar fullbacks was mature. But my homie, we need to pump our brakes. We need to curve our expectations. He's gonna get his moment. I'm very certain of it. And it's gonna come in the lily white shirt, my homies. But for right now, I think if I'm Ange Postecoglou, I'm going with a more experienced, a proven winner. He's done it on the international stage. He's done it on the club stage. Timo Werner is not a flop, my homies. He's just going through what seems to be a crazy patch of form right now in his career. The homie here is not going to lose faith in him, and you shouldn't either. We got a game on the weekend against Crystal Palace. I'm going to back Ange. And whoever he decides to field, I'm going to back the manager. Anyways, my homies, I hope you liked this video. This was just my case as to why Timo Werner needs to stay present in and around the first team. He offers us the best opportunity to win right now. It's obviously working out because we've only lost one game in the last how many, my homies? Make sure you stay tuned to this channel. There will be tons of content from my trip to North London. Don't forget to click right here if you want to check out the last time I was in North London. If you do watch these videos, grab some tissues, my homies. Come on, you Spurs!